Damn, for real. I'm like, he really ain't got that much else to accomplish. Hey, look, what if he retired next season? What you gonna do?
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
Damn, Aubrey. On my stream that quick?
All right, coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and our home team. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Bro, I'm saying that is no fucking
second and
sport.
10 from the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Mike Pence tells Americans to spend more time on their knees.
They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pitt.
That's crazy.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance.
Did Tim let you go home?
Exceeded that number in a big way.
Got his open man, it's Carr.
Did Tim let you go home?
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Who the fuck is Tim? Why is he at the store?
Everybody.
Situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Hey, the Broncos, the additions they made.
For now, first and 10.
What'd you say?
I said the Broncos looking pretty good on paper. You know, they got my man's out of Jacksonville, the cornerback. He was good.
First carry for the
Yeah.
former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the
They picked up slow-ass Darius Slay. Get out of here.
11, Raiders having a first down as well.
Brandon, after last week, we went
He didn't come from Detroit, sir.
like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked.
Well, I know what team he was on, but I'm saying he didn't come from Detroit.
Rightfully so.
You said where he came from, not what team he played for previously.
Bro,
Correct?
you know it's not true.
No, sir.
You sound crazy.
That's the problem with you Detroit niggas.
You're better. It's
2
okay.
yards on the pickup.
The Detroit Public Schools education. Just tell.
And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the
I'm
offense.
sorry that we
They
couldn't
established the
try to
tone.
build his school.
Mean, nasty,
Belleville's not
physical.
chartered.
They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Y'all just mad because we come out and dog y'all in sports.
He's going to look
You sound crazy.
What? What are you talking about? We ran through all Detroit teams in football. We went to the state championship. What year did I forgot? What year did you go? Yeah. You wasn't in high school when I was there. Y'all ain't win shit.
Really, you force the punt and then you go down and score.
The state championship was won to the school next door to Belleville. So, Bougie, no, Lincoln won that shit.
Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a
Don't
bouncer
let
in
me
the
go
gym.
get the Persian
Prepare for the
over.
fight.
Nigga, fuck Detroit. Fuck Dope Boys, Cash Out. Fuck all them niggas. It's like, no, I'm playing.
This will
Nah,
not
but
be
you know it is a
returnable.
school,
It's out of the back of the
Persian.
Yeah,
end zone
Persian.
for a
Yeah, I
touchback.
know.
So the Broncos
I used to hang out with a lot of people from King.
in the AFC. And I tell
Like
you,
my
4 weeks still to go,
one of
and
my schools
everything
closed down
is
in
wide
Manhattan.
open, and
And
it's
I
fun.
was looking, I was
And I
about
know
to
we
go
always
there.
talk
I
about
was
when the
like,
playoffs
hell
were to
no.
begin today.
I was in there just like, bro, fuck this school.
But they're not. Let's see how it
Persian
plays out.
name the worst.
Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me,
King is the
just
worst.
about anyone
Well, it was the
can win
worst.
this whole thing out of this grouping we currently
Crazy,
have.
bro.
And by the time
I'm
we
like,
get
bro,
there,
I'm gonna
it may
take
look
a bus
entirely
over.
different.
Fuck hell no.
But they had some fine ass females at
On
King.
second down, it's Carr.
Nah, I was
And he's going to get
passing
about 7 yards.
Oh, yeah,
on
Cass
that one
Tech,
to
yeah.
around the 33.
Yeah,
Offensive
you
linemen
probably right.
love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Throwing on first down. O'Neal throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time, and that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run him now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And the Raiders have got him. Myles Garrett, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately. I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now Saquon Barkley. And an alley to run. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown number 18 on the. Able to extend that advantage. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it?
I need to do that shit. I'm not kidding out, bro. Cause I need to do it.
I need to knock out 25 because that rookie
down the
fucking
middle.
out.
And that'll make make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Last second, about to go. I scored the last second touchdown. No problem.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2nd and 6. Open man there is Malone. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was a nice throw out there into the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Looking to throw. O'Neal. And he's got Moncrief. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. His first catch good for 8 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter. Carr. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8
What's happening with it?
coming.
What you doing?
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
It's because they make it based off the abilities.
A gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative.
I don't know why. My boys, they get it right.
Booth, right, and make all the calls and they think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
That's caught. It's Malone. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
Still gets a point there.
Oh, shit.
And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
I forgot my nigga Ever Ingram got smacked out for a couple of weeks.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Evan Ingram.
Receiver complete. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Looking to throw. Lawrence Gates with a grab. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
To throw on second down. O'Neal. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw. O'Neal looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carr. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. O'Neal. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
What the fuck is that?
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. O'Neal firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, a pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, O'Neal. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Malone. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs
mute your mic.
Here's another 1st and 10.
Motherfucker, I know that.
Back to throw.
I'm telling you, I can't hear it, so you got to let me know.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
You're a nigger.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to
Ike,
go in the first
mute
half.
your mic.
So now then, the big
Sound like
play
you're standing.
inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley.
I've been muted. That's what I'm saying.
Down to about the 22.
And I still hear the static. I'm going back mute.
Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Ah, finally.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Lawrence. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
I didn't know they had a code.
A final shot before break. Lawrence looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Amazing.
So
who is their favorite team?
Is the field goal unit. This just a 24-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. This is fielded a couple.
Did you watch that episode of First Take? They talking about Belichick gonna have more wins than Brady.
Brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Have more wins than Brady in the next season. Stephen A. Stephen A. say he was.
But nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start.
I'm about to find a clip and show you.
A blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
Flush to his right. And that's complete to Gates. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make
that shit was weak as hell. I ain't never liked that shit as a kid. Gargoyles? Get the fuck out of here. It was terrible. It was trash. It was trash. I did not like gargoyles.
Raiders having a first down as well.
Come on, let's get together.
Off play action.
Damn, that is. Hey, nigga, you know everything, huh? I ain't watched the, what other cartoons was out doing gargoyles? What, the X-Men?
Continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
That was the coldest shit. The coldest theme song. What? What had a better theme song?
Well, Darkwing Duck is cold.
This will be taken in at the 1.
But it wasn't better than.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Come think about it, I don't never remember X-Men series ever disappointed me.
They're down in this
all them
game,
shits have been good.
Offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Aren't you losing?
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
Ghostbusters trash.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever they want. Something to get you off to a good start.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Off the play fake. O'Neal. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And this one
go ahead, Rook. Get that pick, baby.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
As long as it's not slave.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second.
He already got one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he gets it.
You give me a tall white tight end, and I'm good any day of the week.
Nicely, 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? 2nd and 1. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From a yard out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And heading out for another drive, the Raiders defense.
And now Big Mo's wearing a shirt of their color. They're hoping to continue that momentum in their direction, but maybe another pick.
Who's Big Mo? He's momentum, right?
Momentum. And right now, he's hugging them.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carr, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. To throw on 3rd down, O'Neal. It's caught by Moncrief.
Oh, my God. Why did he hit him like that? Goodness gracious.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Can I get a replay on that?
Often on fumbles,
who was that came through and hit him like that? Oh, Del Pitt. Oh, my God.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Raiders. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point safely through, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Quick throw here, that's complete.
Wait a minute. Take a look on the Raiders sideline. You can see coach has just signaled to Aubrey Miller to start warming up his arm. He's going in the game. Yeah!
Just not able to get much separation.
Yeah! Aubrey's going to start. Let's go! Let's go! The crowd's going wild. Aubrey! Aubrey! Aubrey!
In the offensive backfield, sack number 6
I released you. Salary cap issues.
They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just
I got OT Johnson too. I gotta find another nigga with dreads, and I'll have Jaren on there.
Positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing on third and long. O'Neal finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. He's been one of their few bright spots. So far. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Fielded just inside the 20. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game is certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Gates has it over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Miller, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now Miller, off play action, under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
But enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Miller now, throwing on third and long. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
God damn it, and Aubrey Miller throws an interception. Amazing.
His guys will get the football back.
Don't worry. Trevor Lawrence is giving the young quarterback some counseling on the sideline. Trevor Lawrence.
You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. O'Neal. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. O'Neal. Throw left side complete. That's Carr. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Wow! And Chris Lewis with the forced fumble to get back. The Raiders are going amazing, crazy. Wow! Wow!
Get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. The point after is good, and the lead will swell by one more. The scoop and score,
China.
Always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it
was
there,
made
grabbing
in
it off
China.
the ground And then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. O'Neal, quick hitter here, it's complete.
Is that what?
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. O'Neal. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these people...
And he loses the football a second time. And the Raiders pick it up.
Oh my God, Slave Master, force fumble again.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You see me? You see me?
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 27. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Now, remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That's dope.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one. Caught by Montgomery. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Is that nigger for shooting?
You're able to hit a receiver
Is that nigger for shooting?
A lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, he's right next to you.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Shut the fuck up.
On this football game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits.